Hello, friends, and welcome back to the God a Minute Mini Podcast. We are thrilled that you are here. This is a seasonal episode. So today we'll be talking about a chapter that gives you some survival tips for how to deal with your friends and family over the holiday season without committing any acts of violence. And then we'll also be joined by Anjanette, who will be telling us about a very festive original song that she's done for her Christmas album. And it's a song that you're going to love. It's a classic style of song, and it's really, really cool. But let me tell you about a gift that we would like to give you. If you will go on whatever platform that you're listening to this podcast, and you will give a little review and maybe give some star rating or something like that, we will give you a free copy of my book, which these chapters are from. The book, You Really Don't Have to Read This. And I will give you also your choice of CDs from Anjanette. So you could get the Christmas album if you want, or her latest albums. So let's get started.
God a Minute Mini Podcast is a production of Pioneer Dream, celebrating 30 years of telling stories for our corporate, nonprofit, and entertainment partners. Be sure to check out our Dreamers Live podcast, which offers entertaining conversations about living intentionally.
Chapter 14, Family Survival Guide. Freedom. There may be no word more strongly associated with America, and no higher ideal that we cherish. We have fought, marched, and protested for our freedom of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Sometimes that pursuit has stopped at our own front porch when we believe in our freedom, but not our neighbors. But that's a whole other conversation. We love the freedom to choose. Remember a few years ago when iTunes gave every subscriber a free U2 album? People lost their minds. Did they have to pay for the album? No. Did they have to listen to it? No. Was any action required at all? No. But we didn't get to choose. Technically, we did when we selected automatic downloads in our preferences, but that's beside the point. We hate being told what to do or where we have to go. But then along comes family. Suddenly, there's this group of humans that we didn't choose and now whom we're forced to spend holidays with for the rest of our lives. Even in death, most of us will be buried with family. Isn't one lifetime enough? We just can't seem to get away. Family can make the holidays difficult. Often these gatherings represent our forced re-entry into a family system we would otherwise confine to text messages, if we had a choice. Maybe I can help. I've lived through a couple of decades worth of holidays, and up to this point, my record is clean. I haven't killed or injured anyone. Not all of you reading this can say that. Each holiday has its specific triggers. 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day, Groundhog Day, but it's Christmas that leads to the most charges being filed. Maybe that's because that's the holiday where the expectations seem to run wild. So, the number one tip is called managing expectations. My wife's late grandfather, Joe Bob Gale, was famous for announcing each Christmas morning, "If you don't expect anything, you won't be disappointed." The reality is, without being grim, that he's not wrong. The quickest way to disappointment is by putting heavy expectations on the season, the culture, and your family. If you really want to earn extra disappointment points, though, create a personal list of expectations and don't tell anyone. Then just let the failure count mount. Each year, researchers measure the happiest people and places on the planet. You know who wins year after year? Not us. In America, we're told that we can be anything, do anything, have everything, and not only that, we deserve it. But the happiest people in the world live in countries with managed expectations. As a result, their gratitude for what they do have is immense. Speaking of gratitude, that's number 2. As you go through the various holiday events, find at least one thing each day that you can be legitimately thankful for in your life, and then make some outward expression of it. In other words, don't just think it to yourself, write it or say it. Maybe you want to start your breakfast or dinner that way. Ask the people you're with what they're thankful for. A car, family, your city, state, or country, your health, or the fact that you have your own home to go to after this family event is over. Whatever it is, be sincere and say it out loud. Number 3 offers a choice when dealing with those humans we find especially difficult to be around at family gatherings. They want to talk about conspiracies or joke about your childhood trauma or belch violently like it's a tribal greeting. It's still currently illegal to kill people just because they're annoying, but making conversation with them can be harder than spelling frankincense. Here are a couple things you can do. They're not foolproof, but they are pretty effective, and they both involve getting people to talk about themselves. Trust me, that's never a popular topic. The first is asking people about their holiday memories. What was their favorite President's Day tradition as a kid? Was the 4th of July a big deal in their family? What's one Christmas gift as a kid that really stands out the most? Nearly all of us have a past, so there's a well to draw from on this. The second conversation starter may require a bit more from you. Look at the people you're with, especially the ones you'd like to vote off your holiday island if you could. What's something that's good about them? They're loyal. Maybe they're frugal. They're hospitable. They're not a slave to fashion. See the good in them and then ask them about it. It's the good old see it and say it technique. Hey, you've made a career in financial planning. When did you first know you were good at math? You really use every part of those deer when you shoot them to death. Did you grow up hunting? Most of the time, you're a real jackass. Who hurt you when you were young? Nope. Scratch that one. That's from a different column. Instead, try this. You have so much fun with all the kids. What's your favorite thing about being a granddad? Your family won't answer perfectly. There could be some awkwardness. They may be surprised you're even talking to them after that whole guacamole issue from last year, but at least the conversation will break the silence. It might start something good, and if nothing else, it will make the time go faster. As a recovering undercommunicator, this next step is essential for me. 4. If you're sharing the holidays with another human, a wife, a significant other, a parole officer, make sure you're on the same page about the scope of the season and shared events. Some people want to spend every waking moment binging Mariah Carey, baking cookies, and leaving the front door wide open for a constant flow of humanity. I just got goosebumps, but not in a good way. Look, not all humans are the same. We have different wants, preferences, and expectations. There's that word again. So get on the same page about the season and about the gatherings and about gift budgets. Find ways to meet in the middle, which don't simply include them coming over to your side. Compromise may be the greatest gift of all. Along with that, you might have to let your partner tap out here and there to recharge or breathe or listen to some speed metal that's not about Santa. Go into this conversation lightly. Keep the humor up. Be flexible. Be ready to give each other space to enjoy the holidays the way they want, even if it's without you. Finally, give the season some white space. That's the air around the hustle and bustle that allows us to appreciate points of focus. In other words, give yourself some quiet moments of reflection, of meditation, of examination. Get quiet, get chill, sip some tea, even if it's called Merlot, and just be still routinely. Might be the first thing in the morning, might be 30 minutes before dinner, might be after everyone goes to bed, might be in your car in the vacant part of the Walmart parking lot. Just breathe it in. Give yourself a light focus on something that's good. Maybe read a little something and reset. We'll all be glad you did. Friends, the holidays are inescapable. And that wouldn't be bad if it held to a Hallmark movie script with everybody running around in plaid scarves and perfectly timed snow. But it doesn't go that way. So try one or two of these and see if it helps. Maybe you have your own mantra or coping trick. If so, share it with others. We can all use the help. Anjanette. Welcome back to Got a Minute Mini Podcast. How are you?
I'm really good. Every time I come on, I want to say, Got a Minute Mini Podcast.
Yes, as fast as you can.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Speaking of okay, we're having you on today to talk about one of your original Christmas songs, Let Your Heart Be Light. And this is the first song that appears on your album, your Christmas album. And
oh, yes.
I love this song because, A, it's a great song, but then obviously there are a lot of choices you have to make in how you're going to produce a song and, all that kind of stuff. And so I remember when we had conversations about that, we decided, I kind of suggested, because I like the style.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
That we would produce it kind of like an old school Christmas song, like the albums that we grew up with.
Yeah.
And so there was a group of albums from a band leader named Ray Conniff. Conniff singers, and it's so funny.
I'm sure some people had those records. Their parents had those records.
They were really popular back in the day. And
Big orchestra.
What was kind of fun about those is a lot of times somewhere in the middle of the song it would break out as if an actual party or a snowball fight or something was happening.
Yeah.
And so like you were actually sledding, so they had all this banter and stuff that happened. And they'd get away from the mics and all that kind of stuff.
So
and
kitschy and fun. Yeah, so we decided that's how we decided to open it, right?
Yeah, so it sounds like you're at a cocktail party and maybe there's just an open piano and people kind of gathered around the piano and this is what's happening.
And it also has a lot of, also popular in those Ray Conniff albums and like the Firestone Christmas albums, it has the choirs with the doot, 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 a lot of doot, doots and little choir sings.
Little sing-along things you could do and a lot of ambient, kind of sounds and
noises.
Which
is super fun. When I wrote that song, I was inspired by a line in the very famous Christmas carol, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Yeah.
I grew up, as you well know, and probably some people listening, our family would perform around with kind of a little group, nursing homes, retirement homes where our grandparents were, different places. And so, but we would always finish with Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And each person in the family took a line, and it's very sentimental to our family. So I was kind of struck by the Christmas that I wrote that song. I was struck by that line that says, Let Your Heart Be Light.
Yeah.
And it's hard as you get to be an adult to let your heart be light, to say, no, I'm not going to worry.
Especially in the busyness of the season.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Definitely. I'm not going to worry. So that was really where the song was inspired. So from that line, let your heart be light. And so that's how I wrote it. It came together. It's really fun and very happy.
Yeah.
So I like to sing it. I'm sure I'll get to sing it some this season. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, friends, this is a real treat for you. So turn it up a little bit and enjoy Let Your Heart Be Light by Anjanette.
Thank you.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, let your heart be light. Come on, let your heart be light. Let your heart be. I will meet you there. I will meet you there. Feet on the ground, running around, 1,000 places to be. My mind's a mess, my heart is tired, it's madness, can't you see? So I'll stop right here, choose to breathe. A shot of you is all I need. All I wanna do is be with you, but the season's in the way. Oh, love, sweet love is calling me, but time pushes it away. So bring in your lights and make things alright, and I'll let it shine. Oh, let it shine. The poor stay poor, peace on earth seems so far away. This holiday was born to say, hope is here, it's not too late. So I'll stop right here and choose to breathe. I know a shot of you is all I need. seasons in the way. Love, sweet love is calling me, and I won't push it away. So bring in your light and make things alright, and we'll let it shine. We'll let it shine for Come on, let your heart be light. Come on, let your heart be light. Let your heart be light. And I will meet you there. I will meet you there.
Thanks for listening. We'd love it if you would like and subscribe to the podcast and then share it with the people you know. Thanks. This has been a production of Pioneer Dream.